leave it like that, and then you just go about your day. Someone asked, how do I handle cravings and binge eating? Why did I eat that cookie? And the whole reason I started my Emily's World Instagram account was because some mole rat just like, hi. Really, you know what I mean? So today I am going to film, basically I'm going to answer some of your questions. So I asked you guys over on my Instagram to ask me some questions, ask me some things that you wanted to know about me. If you're new to the channel, hello, my name's Emily. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but if you do, we automatically become best friends. I'm just saying. Let's get into the video. Let's answer some of your Q's. A Q&A. Is that a good Scottish accent? I did a Scottish accent on my Instagram the other day and I was like, what do you guys think? And everyone was like, no. Okay, first one. I get asked this all the time, so let's just start with it. How many days a week do you work out? So, currently I have injured my foot. So at the moment, nil pois. Well, I'm doing like, you know, a bit of upper body and abs and I can't really go for walks or anything, but we'll just pretend that like I can. During lockdown, I'm just gonna base this on lockdown, not what I would be doing before lockdown. I've probably been working out like 6 days a week, which might sound like quite a lot, but I just get bored otherwise, and like working out at the moment keeps my brain happy, gets me moving. I like to sweat. I've been doing Talila's workouts, absolutely love it. If you don't follow her on Instagram, 10 out of 10 recommend. Good energy, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I've basically been working out like 6 days a week, a lot of HIIT, but also some strength as well. I just like to move. I just like to get the blood pumping, you know. Next question. I also get asked this question a lot. How do I stay positive? Like, how do I have a positive mindset every day? I don't have a positive mindset every day, but I do have more of a positive mindset than I don't, if that makes sense. And in all honesty, it's just a choice. Like, I could wake up and get out of bed and be like, oh, but I don't. I wake up, I get out of bed, and I'm like, right, today's gonna be a good day. And if something goes wrong, I try and think like, look, it's not the end of the world, it's fine, we can build a bridge, we can get over it. Yeah, I just wake up and I'm like, right, what makes me happy? Getting up, having a coffee, doing the workout, getting some work done, calling my friends, stuff like that. Like, I put myself in that mindset. I wasn't, you know, you're not born like this or that, I guess. Was that the wrong thing to say? I don't know, but basically, I tell myself that it's going to be a good day. My cup is always half full, not half empty, that sort of thing. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, I wake up in a really bad mood. Like last week I wasn't too happy. But then I sort of like, I figure out what it is, I guess. Like I dig deep. But also, if I do feel like poo, I might genuinely just do something like talk to a friend, put a face mask on, maybe do a workout. I know I keep referring back to that, but it just makes me happy. Do things for you. If you're in that negative mindset, do things for you, and also try and figure out why you're in that negative mindset, and like, is it worth it? Is it worth being in that negative mindset? Like, it's okay to have unhappy days, like we all have them. Like, I'm not positive all the time, but I make a conscious effort to be happy and positive. And also surround yourself with good positive people. Like Victoria Winterford, Adriana, Talila, like so many other girls, like they're all Instagram girls, by the way. They're so positive and happy, and I see their stories and they make me like, woo, I just want to give you a little hug. So yes, surround yourself with positive people definitely helps as well. One makeup product that I can't live without. For me, a bit of rogue, but mascara. I literally, like, I feel so much more confident with mascara on, which I'm trying to, you know, get over that, but I just love mascara. Like, I'm quite lucky, I've got like naturally like quite biggish brows, my skin's kind of like doesn't really break out that much, so I feel like without mascara I look like a little like naked mole rat, just like, hi. Someone asked, have I ever had a negative relationship with food? I'm gonna say yes, but at the time I didn't know that I did have a negative relationship with food. It's just now that I've learned and educated myself on what like more of a positive relationship is, and just food in general, like I definitely think I had a negative relationship with food. Like, I did used to like fear carbs for a bit, and then it was fats, and then I was scared to eat too much protein, and then I was like religiously tracking my macros, and then, oh gosh, yeah, I think I've definitely come like a long way. Don't get me wrong, like I still have days where I'm just like, why did I eat that cookie? And then I'm like, Emily Hen, when you're 80 years old, are you gonna care about that cookie you ate? No. Do you really, you gonna care that much tomorrow? Really? Probably not. So many other things going on in the world rather than you eating a cookie that's damn tasty. Like, people don't... But yeah, basically, I guess I did used to have a bit of a negative relationship with food, but I have grown from that. I can do a whole other video, like, just focused on that if you want. Let me know if you want that, and we can, like, do a Q&A over on Instagram, and then I can answer all your foodie questions. Really quick one, but someone asked how tall I am. I'm 5'8" and 3/4. Don't forget the 3/4, because that's basically 5'9", isn't it? But it's not, it's 5'8" and 3/4. Also, loads of people are asking my weight, but I'm not going to answer that because I don't want anyone to compare my height and then also my weight to them. Like, it doesn't matter how much you weigh. It doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. If you ask that question, like, no worries, it's fine. But I'm just not going to answer it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the sad step is telling you. That's a weighing scale, by the way, if you didn't know. It's called a sad step. Well, it's not, but whatever, I'm going off on a tangent. Someone asked, when I'm on my period, do I get different food cravings or any other cravings? So, when I'm due on, I just want to shop. So I'm due on at the moment, and I spent £140 bloody on Charlotte Tilbury 2 days ago. We won't talk about that any longer. We just leave that there. Also, I just crave sweet food and salty foods, so I just eat it. Like, I can smash off a whole tub of ice cream. Don't even talk to me about portion control when I'm due on. It's hard enough being due on, like, I get like emotional and, oh, it's hard enough. Just have what you want. Just have what you want. Oh, just listen to your cravings. Your body clearly wants something. Next question, how do I have so much energy without drinking caffeine? So, a lot of you will probably know, but if you follow me on Instagram, that I have decaf coffee in the mornings. Like, I'd say 6 out of 7 days in the week I'll have decaf, because I'm really sensitive to caffeine. Like, for example, if I have caffeine past 9, I'm not going to sleep properly. I'm going to be awake. I have energy without caffeine because I've never made myself rely on caffeine, number one. Number two, I sleep really well. Like, I sleep 8 to 9 hours a night, and that is not negotiable. And number three, I fuel myself throughout the day. Like, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. If the foods that I'm eating, they're not gonna give me like a big spike and then a big crash. Like, you know, I just keep myself fueled and I just keep on going, and then I have energy. Someone said, if I was an undercover agent, what would my secret name be? I would be the worst secret person ever. I am quite a loud human being. Like, what would my secret name be? It'd probably be like, shh, because everybody would just be like, shh. I'm gonna say my secret name would be shh, shh, spelled SHHUSH. When I lost my period, did I suffer with hair loss or hair thinning, etc.? So, I didn't notice this, but my mum did. My mum's a hairdresser, and she, like, when I had my period, she was like, gosh, your hair's got a lot thinner, it's lost its wave, it could be to do with your period, because she's done, like, sciencey stuff behind hair and whatnot. So, yeah, the answer's yes. I guess, like, your hormones are all over the place, and yeah, I did, basically. So if you're suffering with that, just, I guess, focus on getting your period back, because I've seen a difference since I've got my period back. I hope that you get it back. I hope you get it back, because I understand it's very, very frustrating and it's a long process. Someone said, how do I get rid of my moustache? So basically, I just use, like, I don't use Veet, like the branded stuff. I just use the basic, like, Superdrug or Boots own brand stuff. It's like this hair removal face cream, and I just put it on for like 3 minutes. I don't leave it on for any longer because it literally burns otherwise. I think I just got really sensitive skin, and sometimes I get spots from it if I leave it on any longer. Just like this hair removal cream from Boots. You just put it on, and then you leave it like that, and then you just go about your day for like 3 minutes, and then you just go like that, not with a razor, with like a scooper thing, and then it's done. Somebody asked, when did I stop eating meat, dairy and eggs? I like that you know that I don't eat that, because I get asked quite a lot, like, am I vegan or not? And like, if you followed me for a while, you'll know that I don't label myself. I just don't like the pressure of a label, and I'm not vegan anyway. I think I went travelling like 3 years ago now, maybe a bit longer. No, 3 years ago? 3 years ago? And I was reading this book called Eating Animals, and it basically talks about like the animal eating industry thing, I don't know, in the US. I can't remember, it was ages ago. And it put me off a bit. And then in Australia, when I was in Australia, I had a steak and chips. It was like $10. Is that what they, Australian dollars? Is that what the currency is? Anyway, it was just really bad and it made me feel really shitty. So since then I literally haven't eaten a piece of meat since. And then in regards to milk and eggs, always been intolerant to milk. When I was younger, my parents used to give me milk and I'd like, yeah, like, really, you know what I mean? I didn't need to do the actions. I then decided to slowly wean myself off milk, and then I like stopped getting tummy cramps, I stopped getting so much bloating, all stuff like that, and then turns out like after loads of tests and stuff I am intolerant to milk. Eggs, I guess 2 reasons with eggs. Number 1, they do kind of gross me out, but number 2, I did used to love them, but all of a sudden my body just started rejecting them, and again, now whenever I have eggs, horrific. I feel like I've had like food poisoning for 5 days now after I've had eggs. Somebody asked, if you could tell 18-year-old Emily one thing, what would it be? It would just be to not care so much about what people think. Oh my gosh. I used to want everybody to like me. I used to want everyone to be my friend. If someone thought bad of me, like, or someone was like, oh, I don't really get on with it, but didn't really have a reason, that would irritate me. I'm like, why don't you like me? And now, it's not that I don't care if someone doesn't like me or not, but like, it doesn't change anything in my life. Like, it doesn't, why should it affect you? Like, why should it affect me if someone doesn't like me? But yeah, I used to care so much about what people thought. The whole reason I started my Emily's World Instagram account was because someone unfollowed me on my personal account for posting too many pancake recipes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I must be annoying everybody then. So I made an account called Fitness Progress 123. Blocked everyone I knew and then started posting photos. I never put it on private, I just blocked everybody I knew. Basically, I cared too much about what people thought, but then again, if I didn't care, then my Instagram account may not exist. So either way, just don't care so much about what people think. Like, just be you. So much good can happen from just being yourself. Like, don't care what Jack and Jill are saying about you in the toilets, just tell them to go away. Someone asked, how do I handle cravings and binge eating? I get what you mean. I feel like I've been there before. Like, when I used to track my macros, say I'd eat X amount of calories, but then I'd go 50 calories over, so I would go in the cupboard and just keep eating because I thought that I'd like ruin the day. I thought that like I'd ruin all my progress, and like I'd already gone over 50, so why not go over by 500? And I would not be able to stop eating. It was uncontrollable. It was I guess like a bit of a binge. It was uncontrollable, I could not stop. And then the next day I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm not eating today till like 1 o'clock. Oh gosh, like I want to go and give myself a big hug and be like, it's going to be okay. You know, if you have a craving, just try and listen to it. Like, really try and listen to it, because the more you don't, the more amplified that's going to get in your brain. And the more like, instead of going, oh, I'm craving a cookie. Sorry, I keep referring to cookies. I don't even like cookies that much. I'm a donut girl. Anyway, I'm really craving a donut. And then you're like, oh no, don't have a donut. You'll get fat. Like, obviously you won't. Like, this is just how we talk to ourselves because we're all too mean to ourselves. We need to be nicer. Anyway, so you say, no, you can't have that. Oh, right, okay, no, can't have the donut, can't have the donut. And then the next day, like, I still want a donut. And then, eventually, a week later, you have the donut and you can't just stop at one. You just keep going. So my advice would be, if you want something, just have it. Really try and allow yourself to have it, and like, don't deprive yourself of food, because the hungrier you get, the more you're gonna want it. Just be kind to yourself. Like, if you want something, just I know I keep going on, but just have it. Like, food is good. It's good for you. It's good for you. Nothing's good or bad. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Again, I can do another video on like my food and relationship and habits and stuff like that if you want it. I'm just gonna do like 2 more questions. What do you plan on doing now your placement is over? So, if you don't know, I've been on a 10-month placement in London, in Holborn, like near Oxford Street. I worked in Sainsbury's head office, worked on like 3 different projects, and now I'm done. So what I'm gonna do now, between, what are we in now, June and September, focus obviously on Instagram, focus on my YouTube, but also I want to go back and learn like stuff for uni, because I go back to uni in October, so I want to get like my brain refreshed and back into learning mode. Then also I'm going to be working on something very exciting. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet, purely because I literally thought of it like yesterday, so it might not come to anything, but I really think you'll like it. Why do I weigh out my breakfast sometimes? If you see on my what I eat in a day videos, I like weigh out my oats. And number 1 is because I've learned how much fills me up. I've learned like that X amount of oats goes with X amount of milk for the perfect consistency, but then also I roughly know how much my body needs in a day, so weighing it out I sort of know, but I only really weigh out carbs, not because I'm scared of carbs, just because I know like portions, if that makes sense. Like I don't listen to the portion sizes on pack. I just know how much I like for me. Do you know what I mean? I don't always weigh it, but sometimes I do. The final question, and it is, where do I want to be in 5 years? So in 5 years time, I'll be 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, nearly 29. Oh my gosh. I think I want to own some sort of business. I don't know, do I? Oh, I don't know, do I? I don't know, do I? I want to be, obviously, happy, healthy, all that stuff. I just want to be helping people still. Like, I want to be, I don't know, I would love to be doing something with social media, but also like mixing my biology degree into it as well. I don't know, I just want to be like a boss ass bitch, and I want to make everybody else a boss ass bitch with me. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it wasn't a boring one, but I really like watching people's Q&As to get to know them a bit more, and obviously I haven't done that many videos on YouTube yet. If you haven't clicked off the video, leave a comment below and say, I'm still here. Yeah. There we go. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I shall see you. Oh my god, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, okay. Bye!